Okay, I'm on my local bike right here in my neighborhood. Stop at my local spot. Here's a beer. Here's my Rad Runner. I love the bike. It's a very good bike. However, recently I bought an upgrade for it that takes it from a great bike to a fucking awesome bike. It's completely a different, it's literally it feels like a completely different bike. And all I did was upgrade this top controller, the speed controller. So we went from this guy to this. It's called an EggRider version 2, which is currently their latest version. And it's really easy. Literally just connect the bolts. I'm not going to go over that because that's too easy. I'm not going to spend 20 minutes going over bolts like some videos do. You can figure that out. Literally, you unplug the old cable. There's a little notch in there. It only goes one way. Plug the new cable, same cable fit. I kept this. I moved this to the side here in case there's an issue, some kind of a malfunction. Maybe I crash, maybe I break it, so that I have a backup, speed controller. So this is very unintrusive, very small. I move it to the side. If you have one of those big ones, LCDs, that's up to you what you want to do with that. I really hate those. They're ugly as hell. First of all, the number one reason for buying this is that it unlocks a lot of the restrictions that are put on the e-bikes in general because of the class of laws. There's a class 1, this is a class 2 bike, there's a class 3 bike. There's laws that companies need to adhere with. They're also being conservative. So what this motor is capable of and what the controller that feeds is capable of is not, used fully utilized to its full capacity. It is somewhat limited. This device unlocks this limit. It feels like a completely brand new bike. I would say conservatively, you're getting a speed bump or just a performance bump of anywhere between 15% to 20%. I really can't tell you, I haven't measured it, but it is a much better, more responsive bike. It gets up to speed much quicker on flat surfaces. Uphill is much easier. I even went on a very, very steep grade. I mean, I still had to, don't get me wrong, you still have to pedal assist, but much less. Like on very steep grades, like really steep. On less steeper, it's a breeze. Literally, like at this point, this is a moped. You can, if you want, you don't even have to pedal at all. You just kind of like go cruise control, just cruise and have fun on it and whatever. In addition to this has a built-in Bluetooth. It comes with an app. I'm on an iPhone, so you can get an iPhone app, and I think there's an Android app. Don't quote me because I'm not sure. When you order this from EggRider, from the official website, that's where I got it from. It's in the UK, in Britain. They will ask you what kind of bike you have and what kind of app and you're going to be using, what cell phone. And I believe they charge a small fee for that to pre-program it for the type of bike that is going to be installed on. So I just told them Rad Rover and iOS, and just plug it in. After you plug it in, you download the app. The app at that point is unregistered, so you just connect to this thing, right? There's a thing in there. You go navigate to register, put in your order number. When you order, they're going to send you an order email. We'll have an order number. Put where you bought it from, put EggRider. They have a really good instructions. If you Google, they will tell you what to do. Just put that stuff in. Put the email that you've used when you whatever email you used to order. I'm not sure if they're asking you. It's a very short form. Press submit. You will automatically, it works pretty quickly. They will receive an email. They will tell you to receive. It will tell you if it was successful or not, or if it failed. And if it does fail, you put something in wrong. So in my case, it was, instead of putting EggRider where I got it from, I put their website. I think I put like EggRider website or something like that, and I didn't match what they're expecting. So in some fields, you have to put specifically exact what they want or they're looking for, and then it automatically registers within a couple of days, and you're good to go. Then once you sync, you don't have to wait for it to register, to be officially activated, but it will work in trial mode while that happens. And basically watch a couple of videos on YouTube, do some research there, or go to their official website. They will tell you what settings to put in for the type of bike you have. So I have a Rad Runner. I went in under the Rad Runner settings, their website link, put in through all the different screens. I matched all the values, everything I want. This thing right now, I am in either, right now I'm in eco mode or sports mode, but they also have a road mode and off-road mode. And you can change this. Right now I have 5 assist levels. So I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this one is 4, but you can change this. You can match it to have 4, or I think by default it comes to 9. So you can split up those levels. You can fine-tunely split up the power levels for the type, depending how you're going to use the bike, how you're going to pedal. And with this, you can control everything, including the lights. So I just press that button there. See the lights. Literally just press the bottom button. Press and hold it. With this, you can do the assist levels. And there's a little button here. It turns it on and off. And I want to be in sport mode. I believe the version 1, this button is orange. In version 2, everything is black. What else can I tell you? I literally can't tell you much more than that, because I really got it within a week. But it's not difficult. There's a lot of website videos. But the number one thing I would tell you is, like, match the settings for the different in your app when you connect it. Match all the settings for your bike. So like the voltage of your battery, the wheel size, all kinds of stuff like that. You have to match it to be as tuned. So this thing is tuned as close as possible to what your bike can do. Now, I didn't buy this to go more than 20 miles an hour, because I'm an 80s child and I don't wear a helmet. I fucking hate helmets. I don't care what people say about it. I don't do any dangerous tricks or anything like that. Might buy a helmet in the future if I find something like, but I don't actually want to go faster than 20 miles an hour. So this is not about going more than 20 miles an hour. This is about getting that extra speed, that extra torque, going up hills, so the bike is more responsive, so it's not, sluggish. That's what this is about. That's what this is about. And if you're, I know that companies have class 2 regulations and need to comply with that, and they have a speed limit of 20 miles an hour. But this is not what this is about. I don't even care about going 20 miles an hour. This will allow you to go more than 20 miles an hour if you hack it and stuff like that. Put some additional settings. I already went more than 20 miles an hour because I tried. I think I went like 24 miles an hour was my top speed. But that's not what this is about. Most people don't want to go faster than 24 miles an hour. I mean 20 miles an hour. They want that extra power. Okay, so, and honestly, I am so happy with this thing that I really do not need to spend any more money on anything else. I'm so happy with this. So this costs 100 British pounds, which you use your credit card, it will automatically convert, and the credit card company might charge you like a foreign fee, which they charged me if it was like $5. So I think it ends up being like 125 US plus that foreign fee for using that the conversion. So be aware, it cost you about 130 bucks. It's worth every penny. Get it. This is the number one thing. You do not really need to upgrade your controller, that one that comes with your bike. Leave that as is. You do not need to get a much beefier motor. Okay, a lot of people upgrade to those true 750 watts or whatever. You don't really need it. I mean, honestly, I don't think you need it unless you live in an area where there's a lot of hills, like lots of hills, something along those lines. But if you do decide that you feel like this is enough for you, I think it will be. It is for me, and I don't have any plans to do any more other upgrades. But if you do decide to upgrade, then the next thing I will upgrade would be this controller, and that will give you additional maybe 400 watts, maybe 450 watts, and that's it. This motor will be able to more than easily handle all this wattage, this extra wattage. Now, if after upgrading that you really feel like you still need more power, I don't know, maybe you're gonna be doing some tricks on this bike or something, then last, you know, I would upgrade your motor. I'm going in an order of cost, like, and what you can actually get. I'm already getting everything I need from this guy, and this was about 125 bucks. So I don't know, a new controller is maybe around like 100 bucks, maybe less than 100 bucks. So it's not, probably even less than that. So if you want to draw even more power, which this controller the speed controller will be able to utilize fully, you know, a controller that can draw more amps or create more watts, then go for it. If you really think maybe in the future I'll do that, but right now I don't really feel there's a need for it. But I would order it. If I was you, I would do this in this order: this number 1, this number 2, and if you really feel like you need even more, upgrade this from this to a true 750. And that's about it. That's about it. So for this review, I think I'm gonna end it here. I really love my bike. It feels like a brand new bike. The reason why I bought this bike, because I really like the shape of it, the way it feels. I really like that green color. So I believe this is version 1. Not sure if this is version 2 or 1. I believe they since then there's a version 2. They tweaked their things, and now they have a version 3 of the Runner. Sorry. I really dislike the latest version, what they did to it. They don't even offer it in a green color anymore, this military green, which I really love. And now I'm not even a military guy. I don't have any guns on this. I'm not a military nut. I just really love this color. So that's it. I guess I'm going to end this video. Cheers.